Do you also want to learn the hardest checkmate, which is to do with bishop and knight? Here's how you can do it. First of all, if you want to checkmate your opponent's king, then you need to force your opponent's king to the corner of same color as your bishop. As you can see, I am having light square bishop, so I will need to force my opponent's king to the light square corner. First, let's see how I am checkmating Stockfish bot. But the way I will play against the bot will not be the perfect way or good way. Because checkmating bot is easy if you know basic pattern for checkmate, and this is because they just try move to the opposite color square and just not roam in the middle, which does not happen when we play against real person. But if you want to try a little harder, then you can change the setting to low elo bot so they can play random moves. It might not be that easy, but not hard as well. As an opponent, you should avoid to go in the corner, try to be in the middle of the board and look for every way from where you could get out. Here we will need to cut off king from escaping square and limit the king's move. And after we reach this position, we can start W maneuver to force king to same corner as our bishop so we can deliver checkmate. But don't forget about waiting move when required. Here's another game. Oh, wrong check. As you can see, the bot was just moving itself to the corner and I was not forcing it to move any corner. This gives advantage playing against bot for bishop and knight checkmate. And after we reach this position, we can start W maneuver to force king to same corner as our bishop so we can deliver checkmate. First, you need to know about W maneuver. After reaching to this position, you will need to maneuver your knight in W shape, but in correct order of moves. Use your bishop for waiting moves and restricting squares for the king. Opponent will try to escape, but you have to shut each and every way of escaping using your pieces. It feels like the king is escaping, but we can shut the escaping square. But also there is a thing to remember, is that waiting moves on correct time or you'll draw the game by 50 move rule if you miss any sequence. Let's just analyze or play with our own so I can show what could a real person try play, and then we will try to checkmate opponent king. You have to just push opponent's king to the edge of the board. For that you need to coordinate with your pieces correctly. Opponent will try not to move towards the corner, and as a player you should do the same and try to be in middle. Limit opponent's king. Close escaping squares and force opponent to edge of the board. That's all you have to do. Try to bring knight to support your king and bishop and restrict squares for opponent's king. Try not to lose the progress by doing wrong move and king escapes. Build a wall from where the king can't escape. Opponent king will try to not move towards the same color corner as your bishop, and you have to restrict opponent to move to opposite side of the board precisely because one wrong move and you lose your all progress and game ends in a draw. Now we reach the same W maneuver position in the middle. Now let's move to the real game against a real player, and we see how to checkmate from starting position, and see how we can corner the king and checkmate him. Build a wall from where the king can't escape. Piece coordination is necessary, so we don't want to mess up the position, which might lead to 50-move rule. As you can see, my knight is playing a crucial role in the position by controlling c1 and c3 square. Again, after reaching to this position, we can start W maneuver to force opponent to same color corner as bishop and checkmate the king. Here again, king is not able to escape because we can block it with bishop. Waiting moves on correct time, or you'll draw the game by 50-move rule if you miss any sequence. Now you know how to checkmate opponent with knight and bishop. And if you want me to make video on any openings or tactics, or even how to improve in chess, then let me know in the comments, and don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Bye bye.